once said, nothing gold can stay. Then Araki sensei said, fuck your ass. I'm making golden wind. They call me Daddy D. And welcome to the Paradox of Multiverse Travel. Today, we're going to talk about one of the greatest animes of all time. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Part 5. You ever wonder what it's like to be Italian and gangster? You ever wonder what it's like to do that with stands? Here's your opportunity. We start off with just Dio's son. Yes, Dio had a son. Yes, Dio did the deed, of all things. Guess what his son can do? Besides go, muda 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 muda, all the time. He gives animate objects life, and inanimate. This man can literally cut his own hand off, turn into a giant ladybug, then attach that ladybug back to him, and turn it back into a hand. Now growing up, this troubled youth, he did a lot of crazy shit. And then he beat up this one guy named Luca. And on that day, began his bizarre adventure. But we're going to get more into that later. Here on the show, we're going to talk about a variety of topics. We got DC comics, we got anime, we got other comics, we got more anime. Well, you get the idea. We got anime, we got comics. We might throw in some gaming every now and there. But fuck Dead by Daylight right now, because the spirit is still broken. A moment of silence for all them people on hook. If you listen close, you can still hear their screams. May they rest in peace. Anywho, you need a good anime to watch, yes? Here's the perfect one for you. Boku no Hero Academia, or for the weebs out there, My Hero Academia. It's a tale of a young man who has no powers in a world where everybody and their mama has powers. Even the goddamn dog has powers. He meets the legendary hero All Might. All Might's like, oh shit, kid, you ain't got no powers. Here, take mine. Kid's just like, oh, okay. And that is the tale of how he becomes the greatest hero of all time. While getting roasted on by his friend who literally makes shit explode, fisted by almost every goddamn hero on the planet, and villain, and random rock, and every other goddamn thing. And he almost always manages to break his own goddamn arms and legs because he can't control his damn power in Season 1. Season 2, Season 2. The music gets hyped, we see some legendary moves, and then we get to smash, if you know what I mean. But alas, all good things must come to an end. But not this shit, because we get a Season 3. We get a legendary fight. Do you know how All Might did some things in his past? Ooh, buddy. That shit's coming back to haunt him now. In the worst way, but also in the best way. You get the most amazing fisting you will ever see in this anime. Remember the words Plus Ultra and United States of Smash. Those words will guide your life. And probably like infinite loops of videos to people that had never seen the show, but it will probably get them into the show just to see exactly how it happens. It has very deep roots because it teaches you how to, 1, believe in yourself. 2, always fight for what's right. 3, put your back into a punch. 4, punch somebody. 5, punch somebody. Punch somebody. Good times in that show. I do love how it focuses so much on plot. It only gives you like a taste of characters. But that taste of characters, they have such in-depth stories. And one of them, with the exploding guy's mom, extra thick. The things we see about her on the internet. Rule 34 did her so much justice. Even All Might had to come in and smash. If you need something more graphic, though, Berserk is always the route to go. You got horses getting cut in half. You got horses just stomping everything. You got boulders just flying through a man's skull. You got a giant hunk of iron that should not be wielded as a sword, just being wielded as a sword and cutting through every goddamn thing. Nobody is safe from that sword. Except the sword, because if it's that hard, it can't cut itself. If you don't know the story of Berserk, you better go ask somebody except me, because I'm not about to go into detail on that. You gotta watch for yourself. Earlier I was talking about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and this part, how do I say it in Japanese? Fuck it. Part 5 is what's coming out next. So that means you got 4 other parts to catch up on. You got the diamonds, you got the raid of Egypt, then you got fighting Germans, and then you got fighting Dio, which really sucks because that fight wasn't that hyped up. Except in part 3 when it's like, oh, I went Super Saiyan. Nah. If you think you're the only one that can do shit, I'm here to tell you otherwise. Ain't no running from my stand. First I fist your knee, then I fist your guts. Get it? Guts. Berserk. If you don't get it, you'll understand one day. If you don't understand after that, you got problems. And just like that, problem children from another world. It's a good feelsy anime to watch immediately after Berserk, because if you watch that, or if you watch it immediately after Berserk, it's like, oh my god, he just got murdered. Oh, look at the bunny suit. Oh my god, the bunny suit just punched people. Hey, it's a giant suit armor. This kid fisted a water drain? It'll give you enough randomness to accommodate for all the murders you just watched. And it'll make your soul feel good. But if you want to throw it back down to the pits of hell again, I gotta think about this one. Okay, so you started with Berserk. Alright, all-time low, up to Problem Children. How to bring it back down. Hey, cameraman.
Yeah.
I needed another reason to bring him back down.
What do you mean?
The anime, another. Final Destination, the anime, is a better term for it. Because, god damn, they got in the weirdest ways.
Final Destination, like the movies?
It's pretty much Final Destination, the anime at this point. Because the very first death, I'm not going to tell you which episode it is. It could be episode 1, it could be episode 4, it could be episode 0.
How would it be episode 0?
Oh, some animes have episode 0s. It's like,
really?
yeah. Some literally go 0 to 13. Because they don't want to start with 1. They trip you like that.
Okay.
But anyway, in this one, the first death you will see, an umbrella through the throat because they tripped down some stairs. I'm not going to say it's white people shit, but it's definitely some white people shit. The second death, that could just happen. Okay, that one can happen to anybody. From there, you're going to have to rethink some high school things. Also, if you think your class is cursed, don't just single one kid out. Have the courage to just be like, okay, we're all in this together. We're not gonna sacrifice the one girl with 2 different color eyes. Who knows? Maybe you might actually have to just kill your teacher. Please, seriously, do not go kill your teacher. Do not kill your teacher. Someone's gonna make a meme out of this, and I'll be like, fuck.
So do the different color eyes symbolize something, or?
Oh no, she just has different colors eyes because she was born that way.
Oh, okay.
People really hate what they can't understand in anime.
Oh, it's the same way in the real world. I hate to break it to you.
Eh. In the real world, you actually have falsifications to justify with, but anime is just like, oh, we legit never asked. Oh wait, maybe it is the same because people don't ask shit in the real world.
Exactly. It's kind of the entire premise of X-Men.
No, they ask X-Men a very lot of questions.
But just hating people for being different is the whole premise of it. That's the root of it. Everything else on top of it is just adding. You break it down to the root of it, it's you're different than us.
Sometimes it's like, oh, you can pop metal claws that can literally stab me in the guts. Do I have to be scared of you?
True, but then you take someone like Beak, the little bird guy whose bones are unbelievably breakable, and yet people were still trying to kill him with baseball bats. And it's like, he's just a freak who looks like a bird. He's not a danger to anybody. He's not going around killing people.
I mean, if you want something that's a danger to everybody, it's time to transition to DC Comics. Damned. It's Batman's Black Label, which he really doesn't need for what he got down below. Let's just say all them fancy cars he got might be overcompensated for the fact that his little bat can't get it up, or he has no little bat. Whatever DC wants to censor now, we're just gonna go with it. The one thing we've all been waiting on for so long, when the fuck is the next issue of Doomsday Clock coming? We need that shit. Next issue, Superman's supposed to be Dr. Manhattan. When's it coming out? Nobody fucking knows because they can't keep a schedule for shit. Big Blue meets Eternal Blue. Who you think gonna win? One way or another, someone's gonna die. And let's hope it's not Superman again, because they've done that way too many times. It's like they gotta put a black label on everything. Wait, Black Label, that's what it's called. DC is going the darker route. Kinda, I guess you can say they got vertigo. Literally. Black Label, it covers everything dark for each individual character. We started out with Batman, Damned. Do you want spoilers or do you not want spoilers?
He teamed up with Constantine, right?
We gonna get to that. Okay. If you do not want spoilers, skip ahead to about 7 minutes from now. 7 minutes sounds about right. You know how Batman never kills the Joker, right? Oh, nah, buddy. Black Label. Joker dead. Joker is hella dead. Then Batman's just like, oh damn, I blacked out in an ambulance. Then I started swinging on everybody. Then I ran out the ambulance. Then I passed out in garbage. I need help. I'll call for Alfred. Guess who I got? Fucking Constantine. John Constantine, not no random Constantine.
Wait, who?
John Constantine came out and helped Batman.
No, I know who John Constantine is. Who is the other Constantine?
Oh, they legit have random characters in the DC universe just named Constantine for odd reasons.
No relation to John Constantine?
No relation.
What? Why?
Hey man, I don't write this shit.
Is Constantine like their Spider-Man where everybody has spider powers now?
Apparently he's died and come back so many times and just transferred to different universes to save his daughters. Like, we don't fucking care anymore. We're just gonna go with it.
Are you serious?
Maybe. You gotta read it to find out.
I always liked John Constantine, except for that, what was in the movie? Keanu Reeves movie, except for that.
That one was actually good. Anyway, Constantine says Batman's like, Batman, we got a problem. We need to talk. Don't worry about your wounds. We already got you healed up, but we seriously need to talk. Batman hears, like, hey, did you hear that? Hear what? Batman gone. So that Batman's just going, he goes to the Batcave, or before he gets back to the Batcave, he tries to go save somebody. Batman, of all people, has a fucking anxiety attack. So he goes to the suit, he goes back to the Batcave, strips everything off, lets his tiny little Batwing hang out. He's like, computer, scan me for everything. Everything? Bitch, I said everything! Okay, this is, heart rate's normal, stress is normal, everything's normal. Nothing's wrong with you. Okay, give me a different suit. He goes into a suit closet. Tell me why the goddamn suit reaches out to him and is like, you don't need a suit, you need to die. Batman freaks the fuck out. Just take a moment to realize, Batman is on the ground having a fucking anxiety attack. Just cradling his head in between his tiny little bit. Oh, this guy. And Alfred just watches this happen and is like, the fuck? I'm not trained to do anything in this situation. And I'm fucking Alfred. So then he wakes up. Constantine's there again. He's like, I told you we need to talk, mate. Why the fuck are we in the church? Oh, yeah, Joker's dead. And? Yeah, he ain't dead. He's kind of a phantom now, and he's haunting the fuck out of you. And then it fades to a cross with just Joker painted as Jesus on the cross going, Ha ha, ha ha, ha ha, ha ha, bitch. And then it ends, leaving us to wait for the next issue. If you want to hear more comics, it's time to tune in to Uncanny Fans. Catch you later.